Welcome to Essentially You, the podcast designed to help you build a meaningful career and satisfying life through applied positive psychology and coaching. Together, we will gain clarity, strengthen our mindsets, examine our thinking, and find the freedom to thrive. Welcome to the show. Hey friends, welcome back to Essentially You. You know I love to talk about leadership. And some of the things that inspires me most about it is how far we can take it, because the more we learn, the more we know we need to learn. John C. Maxwell said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And what he didn't say in that quote is simply this, that there is a way of being a leader that I will call Keystone. And so in this episode, we'll talk about ways that we can all become Keystone leaders at work and change the world. Welcome to the show. As Keystone leaders, we have the potential to create far-reaching impacts within our organization and the broader society. We can inspire and motivate those around us, driving innovation, improvements, and progress. Our leadership style focuses on collaboration and inclusivity, empowering diverse perspectives and harnessing collective strengths. First, let's define what a keystone species is. See, in science, a keystone species is a crucial organism in an ecosystem that plays a disproportionately large role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Without the keystone species, the ecosystem would be drastically altered or even cease to exist. These species are typically not the most abundant or apex predators, but they have a unique and critical role in supporting the overall health and stability of the ecosystem. Examples of keystone species include things like sea otters, wolves, and the amazing bees. So, what's a keystone leader? And I'm glad you asked. A keystone leader is a person who plays a crucial role in leading and maintaining the balance of a team or organization. They're not necessarily the most senior or influential person. Any of us can be this, by the way. But it's their unique skills, expertise, and leadership style that is essential for team or organizational success. They're trusted, respected, and relied upon by their colleagues, and their absence or departure significantly impacts the team's performance and the overall success. Now, becoming a Keystone leader can open up new possibilities for our teams and organizations. And here's how we can begin. This is kind of the foundation. Because unlike the genetic pool, we can actually develop the skills we need to become a keystone in our leadership. Now, here are my 4 L's to kickstart the process. Listen, learn, lean into, and love. Do you got that? Listen, learn, lean into, and love. First, we need to listen to connect. Leaders need to listen deeply and fully. And once you're done listening deeply and fully, you need to ask questions and learn from what you're hearing. So if we're listening and we're learning, that's going to help us integrate big ideas into our organization, other big ideas. And then we need to lean into our strengths, because when we lean into our strengths and we begin to help others lean into their strengths, we bring the best of everybody out. And fourth is probably the most important, love. Love people. We need to love our people and teams in a way that is uncommon and unique and powerful. So when we listen, learn, lean into, and love, we set the stage. But there's more, because when those are in place, and beyond just the 4 L's, we can begin to foster a culture of innovation, encouraging our team members to think outside the box and explore new ideas. But it does require the 4 L's to be in place. Why? To build trust and psychological safety. We can also cultivate a sense of purpose and mission, rallying our colleagues around a shared vision and inspiring them to work towards a common goal. First, you need to personally connect with the mission and then help others connect with it. I believe that God has created us to work towards a larger purpose. And I believe that the journey to discovering that purpose and the waves of hope we leave behind as we're on our journey will help others find their purpose as well. Also, as Keystone leaders, we have the potential to drive positive change beyond our immediate sphere of influence. We can use our platform, and I don't care whatever it is, to advocate for important causes for ourselves and others. We could be driving meaningful progress towards a more just and sustainable world. We can also serve as role models for other leaders, inspiring them to adopt a more collaborative and inclusive approach to leadership. To become a Keystone leader in business, leaders must possess certain qualities that will enable them to drive their team towards success effectively. And one of the most essential qualities is the ability to inspire and motivate others. A Keystone leader must be able to encourage their team members to work towards a common goal while also providing them with the necessary support and resources to do so. It doesn't mean give a great speech. It means being able to inspire others by the mission that you're on. And if you care about the people, they'll care about your cause. Another essential quality of a Keystone leader is the ability to communicate effectively. We must learn to articulate our vision and goals to our team members while actively listening to their feedback and suggestions. The best leaders must be willing and be adaptable to be willing to be adaptable and learn from mistakes, which means we need to be willing to make a few mistakes along the way. And they should continuously be open to feedback and criticism, whatever it is, and use it to improve leadership skills and strategies. Finally, a Keystone leader should lead by example. We must ensure we act with these things: humility, integrity, transparency, and care. 4 very important values. They should be ethical, honest, and transparent in their dealings with others. They should also be willing to take calculated risks and make tough decisions when necessary. And by the way, by possessing these qualities, a leader can become a Keystone leader in business and effectively guide their teams towards success. You can do this. Let me tell you again, you can do this. I believe that when a leader grows, everybody wins. And part of the evolution of leadership is becoming a Keystone leader. That's not a title. That's a position. That's impact. The possibilities that exist if we can become Keystone leaders are genuinely limitless. By embracing this leadership style, we can unlock the full potential of our teams and organizations while also creating positive impacts that extend far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. So as we think about this message today, as we ask ourselves, am I a Keystone leader? What do I need to do to become a Keystone leader? Let's keep this top of mind and let's go out there and change the world together. And friends, I know that if we adopt this mindset of becoming a Keystone leader and we do and apply the right actions to our attitude, then all of a sudden I am confidently assured that, friends, we got this. And now it's your turn to get out there and thrive in life. If you've liked what you've learned, please consider subscribing and leaving a review on your favorite podcast app. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any questions about building your career and the many benefits of coaching, contact me by visiting markmathia.com. And until next week, I'm cheering for you.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.